Hello, beautiful Taurus. So good to be with you today. I'm getting right into a reading for you. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. I'm doing a 9-card spread, and we're going to do 3 cards that energy you're coming from, 3 cards that you're in the energy now, and then 3 cards that will show the energy that you're moving into. So also, I'm going to be pulling a Sacred Destiny card, and in fact, I'm going to pull that one right now. So the Sacred Destiny card is going to be the card that gives the overall message for you. Okay, so 2 came out, and I'm going to pull them, and I will bring them into the reading a little bit later. So I'm using the Gilded Tarot, and so far I have 2 more that came out, and then there was the 3rd one. Okay. So, Taurus. Okay. So let me first start with the overall message that I'm getting, because I pulled the Protection card. And if you can see, there's an oak tree standing there. And there's lightning hitting the oak tree, but it's illuminated. So in a lot of traditions, oak trees represent wisdom and strength and protection. And also, what's significant about an oak tree is from a very tiny acorn, it can grow this amazingly magnificent tree. And the roots of an oak tree go as deep as the tree is in stature. So the roots aren't shallow. They go very deep. And so I mean, this is typically an energy that accompanies Taurus anyway, with your bull nature. We're very grounded. I'm a Taurus too. I have actually Taurus Sun and Rising, and yeah, I have a lot of Taurus, okay, and Mercury. So but the oak tree is really significant. That is actually what you embody as well. So I'm getting dual messages here, and we're going to get into it more throughout the reading, but it means protection for you right now. And that makes sense with the energy that you're coming from, which I'm going to get into in a minute. But I'm also getting the Fulfillment card. This one popped out, so I'm going to take it. But I feel like this is coming later in the reading. So the 3 cards of the energy that you're moving from. So recent past. So the first one that popped out was the 5 of Swords. And so with the Protection card too, I feel like somebody has been trying to kind of like pull something over on you a little bit. There's been some conflict, and I think it has to do with finances, or maybe like this, you're trying to not be taken advantage of financially, or your home, your living environment. And so I think that you've had to kind of like defend yourself, and there's been that you felt like you've had an obstacle, like an opposition, not trusting who's there. And your energy though, so I feel like that you were kind of drawn in, not because by your own doing, to this kind of 5 of Swords energy, but by someone else in your world. And this is the energy that you are embodying. And see, it does have to do with your Pentacles. I'm getting the money aspect of your life right now. Your physical abundance, your security, your stability. So it could be really just the tangible money. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So, but you, in your life, you embody taking care of yourself, creating a beautiful home, creating a beautiful environment, and being independent with your finances, with your life. And so you've been dealing with this 5 of Swords energy, and it's required a lot of strength. It's required a lot of your strength and courage. I get that you really value holding yourself with grace and courage, and honesty and integrity, and you don't prefer to be in this Five of Swords energy with anyone, and you don't like what this energy sometimes tries to kind of evoke from you. You don't want to respond in a negative way. But I'm getting that you have been showing up as the Nine of Pentacles energy, and she's very regal. She also has, if you look closely, she has like a kind of like a skeptical eye, like, what are you trying to pull on me? And that's what I get with this Five of Swords energy. So, but I also feel like, you know, again, with this card, the Strength card, you've been looking towards either your values, trying to be grounded in acting with authority, acting with integrity in this situation. And okay, yeah, so that's the energy that you're coming from recently. So it might still be shadowing what's happening now. Okay, and I'm getting your energy, 3 cards for your energy right now. And four flew out, so I'm just gonna look at them. This one was in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting the protection card is really making sense, because right now you are feeling betrayal in your heart with the Three of Swords. And I had done a Taurus reading earlier, but it didn't record correctly. And it's interesting that there is similar energy, but in that, the current energy, and it was actually, I had to do it a day later. So it's interesting how, I mean, energy is always kind of shifting and moving, but I pulled the Tower card, and it really fits with this anyway. I remember that was one of the cards that I pulled for you guys. But the Nine of Wands, you're having to be the wounded warrior and holding your ground, and you're tired of carrying the burdens. Like you've been kind of, I know, well, yeah, defending yourself and dealing with this emotional burden that it feels like a weight on your shoulders. Also, though, it's interesting because what's standing out in this card is these trees in the background. They look like they could be oak trees. And then here we are coming back to the protection card. So I feel like that's a message from Spirit right now, that although you're going through this this dark night of the soul with the Three of Swords, and we also got the Moon card, you know, going into the underworld, the shadow realms, dealing with karmic situations. You are being protected, and you can see the light kind of coming up through the trees, and this soldier is like on his knees, like literally just trying to hold up. He's tired, he's wearisome, and I almost get a humility with that. So, you know, a little bit interesting energy, you know, coming from this is you in your normal day-to-day life. This is the vibe you give off. But this situation currently is kind of bringing you to your knees a little bit, but you are protected, and the sun is coming through. I'm getting that, you know, there's a little bit of lightning, but there's also your protection. You have protection with the sun coming through here with the trees. So, okay, and then I also got the Moon, and this card wanted to come out, and it was the Page of Cups in reverse. So normally you love to be like in your inner child, and like when you're able to flow in your own energy and you're not worried about defending yourself or taking care of your money or worried about someone, you know, trying to pull something over on you. You are in your garden and, you know, feeling good and vibrant, but right now, and then your inner child can come play usually. But right now, the inner child is maybe sad that it cannot play right now. That creative side of you, that side of you that just loves to, that innocent, be in nature, be intuitive, maybe daydream. That part of you that likes to create is currently not able to express itself. And so with that, you're kind of in that shadow energy too, in addition to the current situation that you're dealing with. So let's get into the 3 cards, Taurus, the energy that Taurus is going to be moving into. Okay. And now the second Sacred Destiny card is making sense. I'm excited for you, Taurus. Let's see what else we have here. I get this kind of like somber feeling, like you're poised in this energy that you're in, but you're kind of a little bit like feeling defeated, like the wind was taken out of your sails, like you're disappointed in the situation, in what you discovered, in the fact that you've had to be holding strong. But the energy is shifting here with the 3 cards coming. I'm just noticing that. And Taurus, you are protected. And you know, people see you. People see you. When I'm looking at this, this oak tree, people see you as brave, as poised, as a protector yourself. And you don't always want to be that for everyone. You don't. You're kind of in need of that right now. And Spirit is bringing that in for you. Spirit is bringing in the protection that you are needing. Okay, and then these are the cards that you're moving into in the near future. So I got Queen of Wands. So there you are, finding your power, feeling powerful. So the Queen is the energy that you feel inside. You're going to be able to harness that strength. And I think this was the other Sacred Destiny card that came out, the Fulfillment card. And for some reason, I just feel like these go together. Like, you can make your own, you know, your own corollaries with these, like how they're connected. But with this Fulfillment card, you know, you're going to be going back into that energy. Actually, not back, but like you're going to not only harness this 9 of Pentacles energy, but you're going to have this sense inside of this new power. Because Spirit is kind of saying, you know, your roots go deep, reminding you your roots go deep, and you're going to be able to weather this storm, whatever this 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords energy, moon energy is. And you're going to feel more confident in yourself at the end of this. Like, actually, not even at the end of this, but like soon. You're going to be able to feel that. And I'm getting also, so with this, I'm getting the 4 of Wands. This is stability. This is finding like there's that, and Taurus, this is very grounded energy. And so, okay, Spirit is kind of coming in and telling me like, you know, you are a master in so many ways of providing stability for everyone else. And your energy just carries that earthiness, that groundedness. And so you have the tools to implement these more in your life right now. So whatever ways that you feel safe and secure, like sometimes it's making lists, it's getting things done, it's cleaning up your place, your home that you live in, bringing some fresh flowers in, which I love, tending to your animals, to giving them a bath, like going through your closet, like things that help you feel grounded and stable in your 3D world. And so this stability and even like this square, like I've had certain downloads before that kind of represent different size boxes. I know this is weird, but I see things in symbols sometimes. And there's something about boxes where they're 4. So if you can see, there's 4 of Wands that make a box, that make like a square. But I'm thinking like a 3D box, which that's a solid structure. That is your energy. And I think from your own actions, which you can, you know, find your things that bring you stability in your 3D world. Do your laundry, like go back to the basics. There's something rejuvenating about going back to the basics to find that stability inside. And then from that, you're going to start to feel your power again. And so the last card that I pulled for the energy that you're moving into, Taurus, is the 3 of Pentacles. So you're going to be collaborating, working with people, like the right people, to grow your pentacles, to grow your money, to have that security, to build to build something with others together. Or whoever was like in this Five of Swords energy, you're going to find the right collaborators. Maybe there's been some people that have not been the right partners, the right collaborators. Maybe somebody who's helping you with something financially. And you're going to be moving out of having to deal with that, maybe the untrustworthy individuals, and you're going to be able to find and build with the right ones, and you're going to have confidence in that. So I think what also this means is, kind of back to the overall cards, this was the main card, was that you are protected, and to remember that, and you offer that. That is your energy, Taurus. And you are the protector, but you are worthy of being protected. And so you don't have to do it all. You do not have to do it all. Just do the small things that help you feel stable in your life. And I also, with this card and this other card, I get like a celebration of some kind too, and with the fulfillment card. But it feels very tangible. So I don't know necessarily because Taurus, we love the tangible things that make us feel safe and secure, and yummy food and fulfillment, and feeling like we have an established sense of safety and stability. And Spirit is saying, you are moving into this energy. This is the energy and the type of life that you're meant to have. And, all signs have their shadow and light side. And we work with those energies, through the course of our lifetime. But, Taurus in their light aspects are very, they enjoy the fine things of life. You have fulfillment, and it's very much pleasure oriented, and in your basking in that feminine energy, and then, that divine feminine energy that is about receiving and feeling protected. That masculine energy, that side of us, is the protector, that we have to kind of show up that way sometimes, but we also can receive that. And it's about balancing the two energies within us. And you're going to be able to kind of move this reverse Page of Cups, reverse energy, into the upright, and be able to really feel that fulfillment, and your inner child will get to play again. So, this is a beautiful reading, and I feel like I kind of went from somber energy to feeling just hopeful and really positive about the energy that me too, are going to be moving into in the near future. So thank you so much, Taurus, for sharing your time with me, and please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay wild, stay sovereign, stay untamed. I love you so much. Bye, Taurus.